It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Bulls in Chicago. Looking at the Bulls, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. And after winning game one, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
What we've been working for all season. Get out there and let's protect this house tonight.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff. Basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls. You look at Chicago. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game one win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the four with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Toronto on defense. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Outside Lowry. Patterson against Gasol. Patterson passes to Valanciunas. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Kicks it to Gasol. The dish to Freak. Noah the screen. Freak passes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's DeRozan. The quick look, no good that time. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Freak. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
That's good. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And stolen by Freak. Up the floor, here's Butler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Fades back. And the shot is long.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance to the right side. Carroll with it. Now Thomas defending. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Carroll's got his first bucket of the night. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Freak. Another three for Chicago. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal is to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Noah with the block. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Freak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 9. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Deciding to change it up. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Freak in at shooting guard. Lance Thomas out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Jimmy Butler. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. A shot by Lowry, no good. The Bulls leading by 6. Now here's Freak. 10 points for him. Patterson defending. Here's Freak. And the Bulls, another 3.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Lowry with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Patterson, that's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now, here's Gasol. And here's Freak. DeRozan with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Scola. No luck. Some solid defense from Butler. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 16 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. His shooting has led them to this lead.
Screen by Scola. Lowry drives in. Dishes to Carroll. Raptors moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Freak. He's got 16. Gasol, a screen on DeRozan. Freak kicks to Gasol. Scola with the rebound. Raptors trail by 7. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. Screen by Scola. It's DeRozan with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in, and that one's good. Freak.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's DeRozan, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Now here's Freak. He's got 18. Gasol, a screen on DeRozan. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. He used that pick to get in close. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 48 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Gasol, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And some changes here for the Raptors. Ron Stevenson's checked in for Patterson. Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. He doesn't get the second one. Raptors trail by 3. And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. "16 feet away, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He has 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Raptors trail by 3, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Freak. Toronto grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt, because they've been winning on the backcourt.
The Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Passes it to Thomas. Butler dishes to Freak. 5 to shoot. Carroll with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lowry drawing the double team. No good from Valanciunas.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Freak. Knocks down the step back J. Freak's got 20 points.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And stolen by Freak. Lowry with the block. Carroll, no one around him. And again, Toronto no up.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now, here's Lowry. He's tightly guarded. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Bulls leading by 7. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
And stolen by Freak. In transition, here come the Bulls. Freak with the ball. Stevenson drives in. Patterson setting the pick for Joseph. He dishes it to Ross. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good. Freak.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Freak.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Stevenson drives in. It's Patterson atop the key. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Now, Freak. It'll count. And the release was before the... And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. The Bulls leading by 7. Freak, he's in at the point. Pau Gasol is out there with Lance Thomas. And there's Livingston. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Butler. Clock at 6. Here's Freak. Misses off the right iron. 3-on-3. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Count that one. Valanciunas has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Butler with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Joseph. Raptors trail by 9. Outside Lowry. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Move the ball.
Now here's Freak. Left side Gasol. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Poked away. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Butler. That's tipped. Here's Freak. That pushes it to double digits. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Lowry. And the Raptors miss again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And that one's good. Freak.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Right side Lowry. Wide open look. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Noah's got his third rebound on the night. Freak with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Outside Thomas. Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending. Thomas kicks to Gasol. Unloads from 13. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. 9 points for Pau Gasol. Raptors trail by 15. Valanciunas passes to Lowry. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Here's Freak. They get it back. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Feeds it to Patterson. Lets it go with the three. That one goes. Count.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Chicago leading by 9. Now here's Freak. At the elbow, it's Noah. Now here's Freak. Now recovering. Shot clock at 5. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Now, here's Valanciunas. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Patterson. Chicago grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Freak dishes to Gasol. DeRozan with it. And Gasol sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. .102 left in the fourth quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Patterson can't get it to go. Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now here's Freak. Now recovering. Freak passes to Butler.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. A new group in now for the Raptors. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lance Stevenson comes in for DeMar Carroll. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Joseph. And here are the Bulls now. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 39 points for Freak. And the Raptors with possession. It's a 14-point game. Stevenson drives in, and it's blocked. They recover it. And the Raptors miss again. McDermott dishes to Freak. Pulls it up. No good there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Drake.
Pal, this win was punctuated by some quality defensive.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.